What if I told you that in the arid deserts of Peru there are massive drawings, so large they can only truly be seen from the sky, etched into the earth over 1,500 years ago? Who made them? And more intriguingly, why? These are the Nazca Lines, enormous geoglyphs stretching across nearly 500 square kilometers of desert, some of them over 1,200 feet long. They form animals, plants, and geometric shapes, an entire mysterious canvas sprawled across the earth, visible only from above. But what purpose did they serve? A forgotten language? Messages to the gods? Or perhaps, landing signals for visitors not of this earth? Let's dive into the enduring enigma of the Nazca Lines. The story begins around 500 BCE to 500 CE during the time of the Nazca civilization, which thrived in the southern coast of Peru. These people are believed to have been master engineers, artisans, and astronomers. Yet the Nazca Lines remain their most puzzling legacy. Discovered from the air in the 1920s when commercial flights began crossing the Peruvian desert, pilots were stunned to see what the human eye from the ground could not. Enormous figures drawn into the earth, a monkey with a spiraled tail, a spider with impossibly straight legs, a hummingbird, a condor, a whale, a dog, and even a humanoid figure now called the astronaut. All drawn with breathtaking precision, as if meant to be viewed from the heavens. But how did a people with no access to flight design such immense and complex figures? And what technology did they use? Surprisingly, the process was deceptively simple. The Nazca Desert's top layer is made of dark red pebbles. When these are removed, they reveal a lighter yellowish earth beneath. By scraping away shallow trenches just a few inches deep, the Nazca created enormous line drawings that have lasted for centuries due to the dry, windless climate. Archaeologists believe that the Nazca used wooden stakes and ropes to design the lines with mathematical accuracy. Some lines stretch for miles with unnerving straightness. But the question remains, why go through all that effort? What was the purpose of these colossal creations? One theory suggests they had a religious or ceremonial function. Some researchers believe the lines were part of a ritual process, where the Nazca people walked along the paths as offerings to their gods, particularly to appeal for water in one of the driest places on Earth. Another theory sees the lines as an astronomical calendar. American historian Maria Rika devoted her entire life to studying the lines. She proposed that many of the shapes aligned with solstices, equinoxes, and the positions of celestial bodies. The hummingbird, she noted, pointed directly at the December solstice. Could these lines have helped the Nazca people track time, seasons, or planting cycles? Then of course there's the more unconventional theory, one that gained widespread attention thanks to authors like Erich von Daniken, who proposed the idea that the Nazca Lines were landing strips or messages for extraterrestrial visitors. So far, over 800 straight lines, 300 geometric shapes, and 70 biomorphic designs have been documented. But in recent years, even more have been discovered. Thanks to drones and satellite imagery, researchers have found dozens of previously unknown lines and shapes hidden in the desert's expanse. And here's where the mystery deepens. Some of these newer geoglyphs actually appear older and, well, a bit cruder than the famous ones. They show warriors, felines, and other beings, all in styles that are more typical of earlier civilizations. This suggests that the Nazca Lines may not have been created by just one single culture, but instead evolved over centuries, each generation adding their own symbols and beliefs to the land. What's more, researchers have uncovered evidence of ritual offerings, ceramic pots, seashells, and even human remains, left near the lines. Could this mean that geoglyphs marked sacred pilgrimage routes? Were they sites of sacrifice, where people honored the gods to bring rain to their barren land? Then there's the strange astronaut figure. Unlike the animals and geometric shapes, This humanoid form really stands out for its large eyes and raised hand. It almost seems to wave at the sky, or maybe at someone descending from it. Some say it's simply a shaman or a deity. Others, though, believe it's yet another hint of something far more otherworldly. Despite decades of research, no single theory has been universally accepted. The truth is, the Nazca Lines remain an unsolved riddle, one that combines art, astronomy, faith, and engineering into a breathtaking desert mystery. The most compelling part, we still don't fully understand what they were trying to say. Were they signs to the gods, astronomical tools, ancient maps, or, something more? Whatever the answer might be, one thing is certain: the Nazca Lines were meant to endure. And they have, silent, massive, and just waiting for us to decode their message. Even today, thousands of years later, these lines continue to speak, but their language, well, it remains hidden beneath centuries of sand, time, and wonder. Perhaps the real secret of the Nazca Lines is not in who made them, but in why we still feel so drawn to uncover their meaning.